Hi everyone, this is Cindy, and I found another journal I had made and then forgotten about, and I don't know why this one wasn't on my Etsy shop either, but it's not, and it's fall, so I thought, well, why not? So I just thought I would show it to you. It is made from a Reader's Digest condensed book and measures 7.5 tall, 5.5 wide, and then it's got like a 1 3/4 inch spine, close to 2 inches. There's 3 signatures, and I didn't count the pages. Oh boy. I'll put it in the description on the Etsy shop and down below too. Okay, so let's start looking at the cover. I have put some lace here, some crocheted lace, and then there's also some lace here along the spine, the part of close to the spine, and then this is a crewel embroidery piece that I got, I'm sure, at a thrift store. So I cut it out, and it's a wreath, and it's got beads on it as well. So I just glued that on top, and then a little bit of bling here in the corner, just kind of finish it off. It's got 3 signatures, like I said. The charms are a metal squirrel, a bead, and then this clear crystal-like bead. It's closed with a post and hair tie, and it's not too thick, so there's room to expand it. Okay, so we'll start looking through it, and I haven't looked completely through this since who knows when, so we'll discover it together. I know at the front here I have a book page pocket that's got napkin on it. It says thankful, and inside of here we have a collage tag, probably one of those, what do you call it when you have the 5 pieces? Oh gosh, I can't remember. And then I'm pretty sure these digitals probably came from Carolyn's Craft Tree? Carolyn's Musings, maybe, I'm not sure. What do you call those tags? Whack and stack, that's it. Or stack and whack, whichever. Okay, this is a page from the actual book, and since Reader's Digest books are glued in and not sewn in, there are no folios, or guess, that the pages would fold, have a spine type thing. So you have to hinge them together. So you can see where I've hinged this one with another page by stitching it on. So here's the other side of it. So I had to put 2 pages together and sew down it. You can glue down it as well. Okay, here's a page. Probably had something on it I didn't want to see, so I put this banner that goes from one side to the next. This is scrapbook paper that has ribbon here. It's like that grosgrain ribbon with some lace stitched on top. And on this side, I put a little bit of that same lace that was on the cover is on the bottom here. Greeting card. And then this is a purchase order of some sort, and then I made a tag out of, I think this is a digital. It could be scrapbook paper. And then some little bit of fabric and a little digital. I should have looked these up, but I'm not sure where I got all these digitals from. So this is a tag, just scrapbook paper extra, I guess. And this is a folder made out of a lined tablet sheet. Just fold it in half, tear around it, tear a little tab, and have a few little stickers on there, so it makes a little file folder. We got a little stick. Oh no, that's on the book. Oh, that's the greeting card. Sorry, I'm forgetting where I'm at. I thought it was a sticker at first, but no, it's a greeting card. Okay, this is some burlap that I have that's on, or I don't know if I have any more, but it's on like really thick paper. It's in sheets, like index cards, like 3x5. So I just took some and took a little bit of scrapbook paper and made a little pocket. And this is a sticker from Dollar Tree. And here we have a note card, probably from Dollar Tree as well. And I have stickers on there. And I have definitely put washi there. This is like copy paper, and this looks like copy dyed paper. Copy dyed paper, and just some, it's like paper for like bulletin boards. It doesn't fade, I believe. Okay, here I have a pocket made out of scrapbook paper, and this is a sticker that I backed on some paper and cut it out, so that makes a little closure. And in here we have just a piece of scrapbook paper that I've edge punched, or not edge, corner punched. And let's flip it back down there. And then behind it I have a green card. I'm pretty sure that's probably from Artsology. And then digital. This may be Shabby Dabby Doodle, I'm not really sure. Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen this. Here is a pocket made out of a quilt square, so you got all the fabric, and it was already pre-sewn together. I just stitched around it, put it on some thicker paper so it'd have some bulk to it. And then we have another whack and stack tag with image on it. fall images. We're looking at fall. And here is a pocket made of scrapbook paper and this blessings and thankful for the sweetness. Man, I gotta find out what digital that was. And this is like it was like a table thing, whatever you call it. We put your names, you know, where you sit at the table for Thanksgiving. Okay, what we got here? Okay, oh, we got one of these flip out things that you can write on, and then it folds back up. And then I glued it on as a pocket, so we have decorations on the front, and this is just a piece of paper. It looks like burlap, but it's not, and you have all this writing space. And we have some burlap trim there. It's on the scrapbook paper, then the copy dyed paper, and then the page from the book ends. And here's another one from another book, I guess. And yeah, because I had a whole bunch of these Reader's Digest books. This one is also stitched together to make hinged it together. This is some stationery paper. Then we have some graph paper. Scrapbook paper with that same Grow Game ribbon with the lace on it. Here we have scrapbook paper with a pocket on it that's, well, it's not really a pocket. It looks like an envelope instead of a pocket. Pocket envelope, there we go. But it flips out, so you have all this writing space. And then behind it, it's glued on there like a pocket. This is a cupcake liner that I just ironed it flat. And then I put it on some paper and stitched around it just for looks. It was glued down. And then I put a writing space on the back. This is a origami pocket. It's made like a drinking cup. And I put different images on it. And this was something in my stash. And this is just a little journaling card I made from stickers and things in my stash. It's on music paper. This is like typewriter paper. I don't know what you call that anymore. It used to have a name, I guess. This is from an old shorthand book. And on this side, we have a piece of scrapbook paper that's got this really fine mesh stuff that had these leaves stamped on there in gold. I got that from Dollar Tree several years ago. And inside of it, we have a little journaling booklet. It's a big 5x8 index card folded in half and just different collage things on there. This is a digital from somewhere, but I just don't remember. Okay, I know I made this book a while ago because it has one of my Rolodex cards in it. And Rolodex is one hole instead of two like a Rolodex. And I got to the point where I'm hoarding those and not doing anything with them unless it's me, for me. Because I could have sold so many of these. I did sell some. If you've been watching my any of my videos, you know I sold some to a TV show in England. It was called, I've forgotten it. Anyway, they contacted me and said, hey, we need these. And there was one little segment for like maybe 15, 20 seconds where they're talking about this Rolodex because they had a new guy, you know, coming in. So it's from the 40s. Or something like that, 30s, 40s. And they went to the trouble to contact me and to buy them and said they would pay anything to get them shipped to them. They knew I didn't ship out of the U.S. And all that just to have like 20 segment on their show. So when I finally got to see it, I recorded it. So now I think I've got it even on my phone. It's crazy, huh? It's like I went to a parade once because they were using my convertible in it. We had a convertible, my husband and I, this is before we had our daughter, so I went to the parade to watch my car. I was so excited for my car. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, a tag made out of like a patched cluster with stitching, patched stitching, fabric cluster, whatever you'll say. And then this little stamp I have, I think that does that. So anyway, I don't put these in cards anymore because I sold the whole Rolodex and almost all the cards. And I hope that woman was smart enough to know, hey, I could sell these. Because yes, I've had several people contact me wanting to buy them. Someone just the other day, it's probably been a year ago, wanted some for a play they were doing somewhere in Colorado. This is a cool thing. It's from a typewriter instruction book, like you would set up by your typewriter when you're taking a class. And it had all these different lessons or whatever, and there was like 4 per page. And you can cut them out. And the reason I liked them is because they had the green ink. And then I just put different stickers on there. This page has a little lace on the bottom. And we got scrapbook paper again. This is a index card that I've covered with 2 types of fabric and made a pocket. And this is something that was just in my stash from old scrapbook days. Folded it in half, made a nice little journaling booklet. Another whack and stack tag with some more digitals on there. And a sticker. And then the third signature is another opening page for one of these Reader's Digest books. Once again, I stitched it to hinge it together. This is just a collage there. And music paper's got the same ribbon with the grosgrain ribbon. I can't say that word very well. And lace on it. And then here we have a pocket made out of coffee dyed paper. I think it's a pocket. Looks like a pocket. Looks like an envelope. Has an eyelet there. And yep, I was afraid of this. It folds down. It has a pocket here on the side, and we have a little tag from somewhere. No telling where. And I remember making these. These are fun. I need to make some more. It's a little booklet made out of scrapbook paper and just different papers. And they're all, I think this is probably a 3-inch punch. I have a big punch. And you just put them together with the brad, and that gives you a little booklet. And this, I think, is just decoration. Because, no, I'm wrong. Folds out, you're right. Okay. Oh, I bet this is supposed to go under here. Was it already under there and I just didn't realize it? Yes, I think it was. Okay. We're discovering this together. I don't know if you can see that very well. Well, this is a fun thing to remember. And on this side, there's another pocket, and then it's got a playing card in there. Okay, I gotta make sure I remember this. And then it's held closed by this ribbon. So I'll try to attempt it to tie into a bow. Then the whole thing is glued on as a pocket, and behind there we have a scrapbook paper that's been corner punched on a little fabric tab. We have some sewing instruction paper to be fun to use. This is a banner, just decorated. It's made out of book page and some burlap ribbon. And then we just have another playing card underneath there. So you can tuck whatever you want to under there. And on this side as well. More of that typing paper. This is from a digital. I've had it a long time. I think it was a digital. It could have been a scrapbook thing. Another tag and some scrapbook paper. I mean, the scrapbook supplies and the digitals kind of got mixed in the stash. Some more lace. Center of the signature. I know that's Hobby Lobby scrapbook paper. Here is a pretty picture. I made it into a pocket, side pocket. We have an old receipt that I just put a little bit of collage on there. You can write on the back. Just something a little vintage in there. And let's see. More of this scrapbook paper. This is a pocket, just a tall pocket. And everything, oops, I need to glue that. Yes, it's got room for something back behind it, but I didn't put anything there, and I need to repair that, and I will. Just a collage tag with a scripture on there and a pumpkin. And sewing paper again. Oh, it's on the sewing paper. Okay. Yeah. I don't know that I meant for that. I'm going to glue the whole thing down. Since it's kind of flimsy paper, I'm just going to glue the whole thing down. It's not going to be a pocket behind it. This is a pumpkin I made. I did a video on this a long time ago where you take, it's kind of like whack and stack. Actually, it is like whack and stack. You take the shape and then you cut the pieces, and you're going to have like one for, well, you can either cut it up and then use it as a pattern to trace around some paper and then cut that out. Or you can do the whack and stack method and just cut it up and then reshuffle it together. So I made those a long time ago. So piece of notepad. This is from my encyclopedia. So I just like the colors and I put stickers on there and then I put writing space behind it. Yes, I'm going to remember that. Remember to glue and remember that one pocket. Like I said, it's probably been over a year. Oh well, I made it in 2024. So it's been at least a year or half a year. Who knows? So I got my name on there twice, so I didn't want to forget, did I? Okay, scrapbook paper makes a little pocket, and we just have little scraps here. It's a Hermelinda tag, and it's got a little sticker on there. I have a die that makes these little coin envelopes, so I just made one for fun. And then this is an envelope. So anyway, there's a lot of fun things in the back here. If you're interested in this book, it will be in my Etsy shop. I will repair that one pocket as soon as I get this video turned off. So I appreciate you guys watching. Bye.